What up? This is Rap Hits, and so here's what's really going on with that whole 42 Dugg thing with Offset and Little Baby. You see, a lot of people heard that Little Baby and Offset was into it a few times. There was a lot of talk about Little Baby getting the best of Offset, and people really didn't understand what was going on with that. So now it's coming out what was happening. Basically, it was about 42 Dugg. 42 Dugg was Little Baby's artist, and Offset and 42 Dugg was having a dice game, kind of like how Takeoff was involved in a situation with dice. So this could have went bad because what was happening was 42 Dugg. Well, first of all, this was on the Little Baby tour. You see, a lot of people didn't know 42 Dugg was Little Baby's artist at the time. That's the first song you ever heard of 42 Dugg was that video with 42 and Little Baby. And apparently that was Little Baby who discovered 42 Dugg before Yo Gotti got a hold of him. And then they was on tour with the City Girls, Blueface, 42. I guess somehow Offset was around because what happened was they ended up going to a studio. It was QC Studios. And they went to the studio during that tour stop to record Tatiana. And then 42 and Offset started playing dice. And the winnings was going back and forth. So basically Offset was winning, and then 42 was winning, and then 42 ended up being up on Offset. So he ended up having more money, and then so Offset wanted to win his money back. It's Offset's turn now. He wants to win his money back. He's talking about let's boost it to 5K instead of 1K. So 42 agreed, and then they started playing. And then what happened was Offset started really winning. So he was getting all his money back and then some. That's when 42 decided he was done playing. They said, nah, I'm out, man. Because he kept hitting them 5Ks. He was hitting 5K, 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 just taking them for his money. Now, I don't know if this was something, it sounds like Offset is a professional dice player. So I don't know. It just seemed funny, I guess, because he just kept winning all of a sudden. After being down, all of a sudden he's up a lot. So I'm hearing that 42 had about 100K on him or something. And at this rate, if he kept playing, 40 Offset was about to empty 42's pocket. So 42 said, "Nah, I'm done. I'm out." He grabbed his money and left. Nah, that's when things go left. You see, when it's Offset's go with the dice, you can't just walk away from the game. This is a street game. That's how it's played. A lot of people don't know that. Some people don't know that. They don't understand the rules of leaving the game. You can leave the game on your dice only. So 42 was losing so many 5Ks at a time. He kept 5K, 5K, 5K. Offset was hitting them. 42 said, "I'm out. You can't do that, yo. You gotta wait till it's your turn, till Offset's done taking your money, and then when your turn's up, you can either it's your decision at that point to walk away or to go another round." But 42 didn't know those rules. A lot of people don't sometimes. I know that. People don't know that rule sometimes. And so 42 said, "Nah, I'm out." Took his money and left. Offset was like, "What?" Offset was still crouched down playing. He's looking around like, did this dude just leave? So he got up and went after 42 Dugg, according to reports, and went in his pocket and put some hands on him and gave him a fade. 42 didn't respond, according to reports. 42 took that fade and he didn't have no go on him. So 42's people, wait, I think they said 42 was alone. But all I know was Whoop started getting drawn. The heat started coming out. So whose heat was that? It must have been people with Offset. I don't know if 42 had anyone with him. 42 was out here talking like he was there alone. But anyways, he got Heat and Whoop started getting pulled out, and that's when it got bad. So WAC 100, he got involved. It said no, not here. He told Offset go over there. 42 he took under his wing. It was resolving the situation so that nothing happens to nobody, because it was at QC Studios. This is a lot of high profile celebrities there, a lot of high profile rappers there, I should say. You got Blueface there, you got Offset there, you got 42 there. This is QC Studios. You don't want no situation going left there, because that could lead to a whole lot of trouble. So WAC 100 took it upon himself to calm the whole situation down. So now 42's out here talking about that's not how it went exactly. And, later on, Lil Baby and Offset got into it, like I said, on a separate occasion, but I believe it was related. This sounds like this is what it's all about, the whole Lil Baby versus Offset thing. It sounds like it's about this situation, because he had went at his artist. Well, 42 was his artist at the time. So, yeah, that's what had happened with that whole situation was it went left, and it got very bad, and it could have been like another takeoff situation if it wasn't for WAC 100 stopping everything. Now, this is all the reports that I'm hearing. Look, now, so far, it's all hearsay. So we got to take this with a grain of salt at the moment. We got to say this is an alleged incident as of right now, because nobody confirmed any of this with any video footage yet. But the thing is, there is talks that there is video footage of this incident. So WAC 100 is saying he has, it's possible he can get access to the video footage. I doubt we'll get it, because why would QC allow that? Why would they allow that footage to come out? Especially if they're still working with Offset. I don't know if he ever got free from the label, but plus I don't know if that would reflect good on QC Studios anyways, so I don't think they want the footage out regardless. They don't want more people poking their heads in. They don't want the authorities looking at this footage and evaluating it. So I doubt the footage is going to come out. But WAC 100 is saying he might be able to get access to it, the footage. And also WAC 100 is saying that he has direct messages for 42 Dugg about the situation. So that's some real police stuff, though, I think, like, to be putting all that out. Like, if you got DMs from 42 about the situation, I think just leave it alone. WAC 100 likes to prove his point. He likes to show everyone that, yeah, what I said was true. He wants to, he likes to make sure everyone sees that he's not capping. So I think he really wants to release some evidence to prove that this situation happened the way he said it happened. But I don't know. I think that WAC can't really consider himself to be free of telling if he does this. Almost like, to me, that's leaking his information. He's putting himself in a category, I believe. I mean, that's just my opinion. It's kind of like, he's shedding a lot of light on a situation that should be a private situation. Now, I know the general public wants to see this. I know that's not the most popular opinion, because I know a lot of people would love to see the footage or the DMs or some proof. But to me, I mean, if WAC 100 is standing on business and claiming that he is who he says he is and stuff, I think that almost looks a little, that doesn't look right almost for him to be leaking all this information. That's almost like telling on yourself. It's like that's a real police activity almost. I mean, take it how you want, though. I mean, whatever y'all think, let me know in the comment section. But Dugg has responded. Now I'm gonna get into some more stuff about this information later on, so make sure you stay in tune. Make sure you click that notification bell. Make sure you like and subscribe. I also got some giveaways in the comment section, some good giveaways. So go down there and see the instructions how to get your prize. So yeah, I'm out of here.